Ladies and gentlemen, netizens, and all you keyboard warriors out there, listen up. This is Master Sergeant Badoy speaking, former chief investigator of the Online Special Investigation Group OSIG, where I spent 15 years busting digital dirtbags, from phishing scumbags to cyberstalkers who think they're untouchable behind a screen. I've seen it all: deep web horrors, troll farms, and harassment rings that'd make your grandma delete her Facebook. But today, I'm ranting about a fresh offender who's slithered onto the scene like a snake in Buddha's garden at emo_Buddha. Yeah, you heard that right. This so-called emo Buddha is poisoning the online well with what looks like blatant harassment. And I've got the evidence stacked higher than a pile of unsolved case files. Buckle up, because this investigation rant is gonna expose this clown for what they are: a digital menace hiding behind a serene profile pic. First off, let's set the scene. It's September 23, 2025, and this at emo_Buddha account pops up on YouTube, like a bad wretch joined just 3 days ago on the 20th. Subscriber count: a pathetic 3 videos, 1 lonely upload. Views: a whopping 22. But don't let the small fry fool you. This isn't some innocent newbie. Their channel description is a red flag parade. Ms. Shirosagi Valhalla Fam is the queen of the entire universe. And if you disagree, then you're just jealous of her because she's absolutely gorgeous. Sounds like obsessive fanboying or a creepy shrine, right? But it gets worse. Their community posts. That's where the real dirt lies. I've analyzed the screenshots provided clear as day, and it's a cesspool of forced content shoving and targeted tagging that screams harassment. Exhibit A. One post from 3 hours ago as of the screenshots reads: I forced that majestic queen hater to watch this video, and he's been harassing people, so he deserves it. Attached: a Mia Khalifa short titled Sexy Girls with 334M views. Forcing someone to watch adult content. That's not funny. That's cyberbullying 101. In my Ozig days, we'd flag this as non-consensual exposure to explicit material, potentially violating platform 2's and even crossing into digital assault territory. And who is that majestic queen hater? Likely some poor sap on X or elsewhere being dragged into this mess. This ain't enlightenment, it's enforcement. Exhibit B. Another gem, edited 3 hours ago. I forced at Stephanie Lad 101SJL and at JoynSJoyan Sadness 7768 to watch this. At MsGT.Body2024. With at TV_woman loves error TV man _1 to 3. Was forced to watch it as well. Link to a Venga Boys video. To Brazil uncensored 11 years old. 48 meters views, featuring explicit imagery. Again, forced. This language implies coercion, even if virtual. Tagging multiple handles like this is a classic harassment tactic. Public shaming, and wanted notifications, and dragging innocents into your weird fetish fest. I've investigated cases where repeated tagging led to doxing and real-world threats. This at emo_Buddha is building a hit list. Exhibit C. Escalation alert. A post from 14 hours ago. I'm going to force at Stephanie Lid 101 Sale and at JoynSJoyansness7768 to watch this, and item SGT Badoy 22 for myself. With at TV_woman loves error TV man _1 to 3 will watch it too. There are no edits because I'm starting it right now. Attach: a hijab themed short with hashtags like #Modi, #PM Modi, #HIJAB, #HIJAB beauty-101k views. Mixing religious, cultural elements with suggestive content. That's inflammatory. Then, a 19-hour-old post lists a barrage of handles. At Key was Nell_N. At YorkLove_everyone for 3. At Barth_Kegel_he. At JShiot1215. At Lindism_is_the_worst. At PURPLEJRTHESPURFAN. At Subject Z. At R1Stir4R1. At Samsung_Galaxy_J7_Crown. At 1LUVHYPNO412. At Unapologetic_T8F. At SINGHALESE0. At Lindism_is_the_worst again. At KYAGLITCHY Ghost96. At Brintigam and Mifdraft. At UNLANOTHESBFANANDNBHATRBSCK. At our local Scottish Fold. At JShiot1215 Duplicate. At Ginkbug. At Gemma Chanq3H. At Donald Synthecalenian. At TV_woman lovers Shorten _123 should watch this. End the video. Belly stand up hashtag GIANTSS hashtag vor by mastered for 1 to 9K views. Depicting a pregnant woman in a bizarre act. This is a spam attack. Over 20 unique handles tagged in one post, forcing them to engage with fetish content. In OSIG, we'd call this mass harassment, bombarding users with unwanted explicit material, potentially violating anti-spam laws like can't spam or even qualifying as cyberstalking under federal statutes. And don't get me started on the shared post at Shirosagavalifum X Papyrus wedding with a collage of cartoon characters, Shrek, and real people in a mock wedding. Obsessive much. Then, Emo Buddha shared UX Donald Trump from some Jacksworth Africa account. This mishmash of memes, politics, and personal obsessions points to unstable operator. Why tag harassing people in their own posts? It's like confessing while committing the crime. Folks, in my tenure at OSIG, I led ops that took down rings doing exactly this, using platforms to harass, dox, and degrade. At emo_Buddha's rapid-fire posts all within days of joining. Show intent, not random fun, but targeted torment. No consent, no context, just force and tags. This could lead to mental distress, especially if minors are involved. Those handles look sketchy. Platforms like YouTube have community guidelines against this. I've reported similar accounts that got nuked faster than a virus in quarantine. But is there more? My sources, and trust me, I still have contacts, show semantic searches for online harassment by Emo Buddha, pulling up unrelated but parallel cases. Victims speaking out about spam DMs, unsolicited body checks, job losses from doxing. While not directly tied, the pattern matches new accounts harassing MSA. Web searches on Buddhist abuse. Ironic, but at emo_Buddha twists serenity into sleaze. In conclusion, at emo_Buddha is a budding cyber threat. Evidence overwhelming from their own posts, forced explicit viewing, mass tagging, harassment admissions. We need action. Report to YouTube, flag on X if they migrate, and stay vigilant. I've seen these types escalate. Don't let this emo fool become a digital dictator. This is Master Sergeant Badoy signing off. Stay safe online, or become the next victim. Over and out.